So it's up to us, all of us. We're going to have to wear masks. I have mine off because we're socially distanced and I'm standing in front of a microphone. I wear it everywhere I go. I step outside of my house. And I know as Americans, it's not something we're used to, but it matters. All the evidence from all over the world tells us it just might be the single most effective thing we can do. We're going to have to socially distance like we are here today. It's not easy, and it seems so strange to us. Not as Americans, but as human beings. We're built to talk, to laugh, to hug, to gather with other people. I know I am, and I know you are. But for now, we have to socially distance. It matters. We're going to have to find a way to keep our economy running as we bring the number of cases down. The President wants us to believe there's a choice between the economy and public health. Amazingly, he still hasn't grasped the most basic fact of this crisis. To fix the economy, we have to get control over the virus. Say it again, to fix the economy, we have to get control over the virus. He's like a child who can't believe this has happened to him. All his whining and self-pity. Well, this pandemic didn't happen to him. It happened to all of us. And his job isn't to whine about it. His job is to do something about it, to lead. If I have the honor of being president, I promise you I will lead. I will do everything I can to take responsibility and ease this burden on you and your families. I'll put your family first. That will begin with the dramatic expansion of health coverage and bold steps to lower health care costs. We need a public option now more than ever, especially when more than 20 million people are unemployed. That public option will allow every American, regardless of their employment status, the choice to get a Medicare-like plan. It'll force private insurers to keep premiums low, offer better coverage, because for the first time, they'll have to compete for your business against a public insurer that doesn't have to make a profit. We're going to lower premiums for people buying coverage on their own by guaranteeing that no American ever has to spend more than 8.5% of their income on health insurance. And that number will be lower for lower income people. All the detail of this plan will be laid out in the next few weeks. We're also going to further reduce costs by making it less expensive for Americans to choose plans with lower deductibles and out-of-pocket expenses, by lowering prescription drug prices, by ending the practice of so-called surprise billings, which can leave you with unexpectedly high bills after you leave the hospital. So here's the bottom line. My plan lowers health care costs, gets us universal coverage quickly when Americans desperately need it now. Families are reeling right now, enduring illness, forced into risky choices, losing their employers' plans in droves as their employers go out of business or have to suspend business. They need lifelines. And will fight like hell to make sure they get the health care they need. If Donald Trump refuses to end his senseless crusade against health coverage, I look forward to ending it for him and working quickly with Congress to dramatically ramp up protections to get Americans universal coverage and lower health care costs as soon as is humanly possible. This is my promise to you. When I'm president, I will take care of your health care coverage and your family the same way I would my own. This is personal to me and to my wife, Jill. When I was sworn into the United States Senate next to a hospital bed, my wife and daughter had just been killed in a car crash, and lying in that bed were my two young boys, surviving boys. And I couldn't have imagined what it would have been like if we hadn't had health care we needed, and needed immediately. "40 years later, one of those little boys, my grown son, Beau Biden, after having been the Attorney General and coming back, that's what the presidency is. The presidency is a duty to care. A duty to care for everyone, not just who voted for you, but to care for everyone, for all of us. And no trust is more sacred. No responsibility more solemn, no purpose more fundamental than for a president to do absolutely everything that he or she can do to protect American lives. So I want every single American to know, if you're sick, if you're struggling, if you're worried about how you're going to get through the day, I will not abandon you. I will not leave you to face these challenges alone. And we're going to get through this together. We're going to build yours all across America. When they heard you today, they said, "That's me. I get it." There's real solidarity. We're going to get this done. I promise you. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you.